Hi there. Right, today we're going to have a video on the Bonneville. I made a little bit of cash on the clip-ons, the rear sets and the Hagons, most of which is going to be used to buy bits for the SR250, but I took a little bit of that away to address something that has been mildly irking me on the Bonneville since I put the flat bars on. You might remember that from going from the clip-ons to the flat bars, something that stood out was the brake reservoir. To me it just looks like an oversized, bulky urine sample cup hanging off the handlebars. It just kind of started annoying me. It didn't seem that apparent when I had the clip-ons on because everything was kind of bunched together and low down, but now everything's kind of up and flat and exposed on the bars, and I've got the mini speedo. It just seems to stick out. So trying to chase a kind of very minimalist, cleaner look, I've decided to go with the British Customs direct mount reservoir. So yep, that came this morning. So yeah, I'll put a video up about it. Right, I guess we'll have a look. I'll show you the Bonneville just so you can get an idea of what I'm going to be changing and what it looks like at the moment, and then I'll show you the kit that's arrived. We'll do a little review and an install video on that. So what am I on about? It is this here, the old piss cup sticking proudly and ugly up on the handlebars here. For some reason it's just starting to annoy me, you know. I think because I've now gone for these bars, the mini speedo, obviously I've always had my mirrors underslung there. I'm trying to go for a nice clean uncluttered look on the bars, and this little bad boy is just annoying me now. So that's what's going. The reservoir itself, this kind of silly little bracket that it sits on, that mounts to where if you've got the mirrors in the stock position, they would mount on there. I've blanked those off, but then I can flip that bracket upside down, so that's nice and tidier. This hose will go, and then where it goes into this elbow here, into the where the brake lever is, that's just where it will mount. So it should be a lot neater, a lot cleaner, and yeah, hopefully it will go all right. So I'll better show you the kit then. Okay then, so here we go. Notice here as well the other parcel that came, the DID chain and sprocket kit for the SR250 with free stickers and chain lube. So no prizes what the next video is going to be, but basically the British Customs kit, very simple. You've got the main body of the reservoir there. You've got this little bit which screws in there with a little O-ring in there. You can tighten that up with an Allen key bolt, so that will sit then where that little elbow was, and then just cap that plastic retaining bit goes in there. Oops, and then this little nice little knurled piece goes on there. So that will be what's going on. So on first glance, very nicely made bit of kit, all nice alloy, comes with all the O-rings you needed. You do have to retain a few bits off the stock setup. There's like a rubber boot which will sit over there, which stops all the dust and crap getting in, an O-ring which will go around there, and a circlip as well. So just remember to keep all those bits. And I've also, just for backup, I've got some more brake fluid. It's been about, to be honest, it's been about just over a year since I changed the fluid in the Bonnie anyway, so it might be a good time to flush the old brake fluid out anyway. But as you know, I absolutely hate bleeding brakes, because whether it's me, but I just never seem to be able to do it quickly, easily. It always takes about three different approaches for me to do it, and a lot of swearing. But anyway, well, let's see how we get on. Let's get the thing mounted on first. So first things, we're going to have to take the old stuff off. Right, so first things first, I'll just take this little clip off. So we're going to unscrew that and pour all the old fluid away. I just need to slacken off my blanking plug. being a bit ginger because the camera is balanced on the tank of the bike, so try not to rock everything so it doesn't all fall over. There we go, so pop that back in there. So now just unscrew this and just find a suitable container to decant it all into. What you can do is stick a t-shirt around here as well, because although brake fluid doesn't seem to be as corrosive or nasty to paintwork as it used to be, sod's law is, if I do get a drop spilt anywhere, it's going to eat it all up. Container. Funnily enough, this is what I keep in the shed to urinate into if I can't be bothered going inside. So the piss cup is being emptied into the piss cup. It's starting to look a little bit manky, the old brake fluid, so it's about time for a change anyway. There we go. I'm not going to kick it over. Alright, take this clip off. Let's see how easy this will come off. Just in case there's any residue brake fluid. Come on, you bugger. There we go, yeah, a little splash, right. Out of the way. So then what we're left with now is just the elbow there. This is that rubber cap I was on about that we need to retain, so that should just slide off. Yep. Put that somewhere safe. Okay, so we just need to, there's the elbow, and so we've got a little circlip in there that I just need to pop out. Let's get that out with my pound shop cheapo circlips. See if these all work. Go. That's somewhere safe. Okay, so then in theory now this should just wiggle out. There's an O-ring underneath this. As you can see, it's quite a wrestle getting this little fucker out. Fucking hell. He's coming. Yeah, there we go. There's the O-ring. Right, that little bugger out. Let's fish the O-ring out. Look in there. There we go. So I need that little O-ring there as well, and then we're ready to start installing the new shit. Let's get back over to the bench and take stock of the new stuff. Right then, so we have now, that was the kit that came, so these are the pieces that we've had to use off the stock setup. So we've got the little O-ring, circlip, and the rubber boot. So the first thing is this kind of stem, would you call it, I guess, that will go back into the brake lever. On the top here, there's sort of machined in there is a Allen bolt. Don't think that's going to pick up, but there's an Allen bolt fixing there. So once you've located that into the lever, directly mounted it, I should say, when you screw that on, obviously that will keep turning if you were to keep winding on. So you can kind of hold that still, drop an Allen key in, and just tighten this onto it. But first, we need to take the O-ring. That goes underneath there. That's going to go back onto the brake lever. Pop the circlip on. Make sure you've got an O-ring there as well. And then we're going to put the boot over the top. So back over to the bike, I guess. Okie dokes, right. I'm just going to wrap around again, just in case because there's a bit of brake fluid in there, so I don't want that spraying up and splashing around. So we should just be able to push this in until it bottoms out. It's a tight fit, obviously, because the O-ring stops it from moving. Go. Right, so that's at the bottom there, and I've got the groove. Got the groove on. I've got the groove for the circlip. See, there is little. See the brake fluids come up through the top there now as well. So here we go. Circlip in. Okay. Just got a flick of brake fluid in the eyeball there. Not pleasant. There we go. So that's the circlip in, and we've got the O-ring there. So I need to put that rubber boot over the top. Boom. Go along. Lovely job. Right, ready to put the old reservoir in. I wonder if I might. That should be alright there. Enough room. That's down now and the whole thing's moving, so I just need to put the Allen key in there now, hold that, also just nip that up a little bit. Hold that when I just nip that up. That feels right. Okay, cool. So the next thing now is to let's just make sure that's all nice and clean inside there. A bit of fresh brake fluid in. Okay, right, so just put that plastic collar in there. Actually says Brembo on there. That on there. Okay. Make sure there's no excess. Let's have a reveal. There we are. Right, let's just get some of that through. Oh, look at that, it's solid as well. So I might just bleed a little bit of the old fluid that's out of this, that's in the line, and just top that up again. But that's nice, I haven't got a major brake bleeding headache. Just double check there's no leaks or nothing. Certainly looks fine. And there we go. Very quick, very easy install of the British Customs direct mount reservoir. So a little look at it in context. Well, I think you agree that makes, well, it's probably me just being a bit of a picky bugger, but for me I'm much happier with that. Much cleaner, much more minimal, just blends in a bit more. Just give you a look from the rider's position. Yeah, much nicer. There we go then. Oh, all wobbly hands. Let's get you. So there we have it. So my thoughts on it. I think it's a nice tidy bit of kit. Well made, very easy installation. Yeah, I'm really happy with the looks of it. So that's a win-win. I'm happy with that. Rock and roll. So a little Bonneville video for you there. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it interesting. And if you're thinking of doing this to your Bonnie, gets the thumbs up from me anyway. And I'll see you next time for chain and sprockets on the SR250, I reckon. Thanks for watching.